Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome to my channel, Dragonfly Bees Resale Journey. In this video, I have a box from Shopgoodwill.com. It's, from what I recall, it is a assorted jewelry resale grab bag. And if you noticed, I got it about 2 months ago. Because the ship date was July 19th. So it's a pretty heavy box. I'm not sure how many pounds it is, but this will take up a few videos. I am absolutely sure of that. So let's open it up, and yeah, it does say mixed jewelry. Here's that invoice. So, what is this? 16 pounds of assorted mixed jewelry resale grab bag. Okay. So, first peeks, first impression, first looks, first everything. Wow. That's a lots of jewelry. Okay, very excited. Let's see what I have. I'll sort everything and we'll go over each piece. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I have to say this is quite a interesting lot. I have a bin of necklaces, 2 bins of necklaces, here and here. This bin is earrings and rings and I think a couple pendants. And this here are bracelets. So, yeah, when I film my videos, since I'm working full-time now, I try to do a few each night, and then I put them all together when I'm done. So maybe you'll notice, one day she has this color nail polish, and another day her hands look different. So that's really the reason why. So let's jump right in and see what we have. All right, let's start off with some bangles. These are all bangle bracelets, and I grouped them together, and they will be sold as a set. So, and the majority of them are all 8 inches in circumference, unless I state otherwise. So let's go over this one. This is quite a heavy silver tone, just needs to be polished bangle, and it's filled with rhinestones, and they're all there. And here is a smaller one. These two are 8 inches in circumference. This one's a little smaller, but not by much. So we have these 3 in this set. The next set, these are all 8 inches in circumference. They are gold tone on the inside and also on the edge, and they're enamel. There are, okay, one is a dusty pink color, and the other 2 are more like a purplish pink color. So we have these 3. In the back, we have 2 enamel ones, also 8 inches in circumference. One is a baby blue, one is a beautiful blue color, cobalt blue, and they're silver tone. And then I'm adding these enamel smaller ones to this group, pink and blue. So with this group you get 6. The next group here are 6 different bangles. They all are in the same dark tone. They have like a purplish undertone to them. These polished ones do. This round one is like a brown bronzy style. These two are textured, and this big one has a hammered style. So this group will have 6 bangles. Then next, here's a big group, and they are all some silver tone, some gold tone, and some dark gunmetal tone. You have some twisted types, you have some textured types, and you have these other kind. In this group, 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 10. So there's 10 bangles in this group. And then lastly, this group is really nice. It's all rose gold in tone. You have this bangle with the rose gold middle. This one here is just rose gold polished. This one is a heavy one with rhinestones, and they are all there. This is another polished one. This one is sweet. It has some bezeled rhinestones, and they're present. And then you have this textured one. So in this group, there are 6 bangles. So we have this set, well, this grouping of sets of bangles. So let's move on to, I don't know, maybe necklaces. Let's see what I have. Okay, I'm grabbing the biggest items that are in the box so I can show you. They are going to the craft lot. This is huge. But each one of these have really nice components that can be repurposed. Look at this. This is definitely handmade. But there's acrylic beads in this neon yellow and tons of these huge rhinestones. And look at these. They're flat on the bottom. Aren't they the oddest shaped pendants you've ever seen? And it's on this satiny cord. And then this one, I don't know what's going on with it because it's broken. And but the colors of these faceted acrylic beads are great. You have pinks and purples and reds, and then you have these bars with the rhinestones on them. So yeah, these two things are going into a craft lot, and I'm creating that right now. Yep. So moving on. All right, next up, look at this beautiful blue color. This is a multi-strand acrylic bead, faceted acrylic bead necklace. It's tiered, and there's silver tone hardware along with the lobster clasp. This is in nice condition. There is a certain shine to the beads due to the fact that they're faceted. So let's measure the drop on this one. This one has a drop of about almost 9.5 inches. So we have that. And then next up I found was this beauty. Let me bring you closer. Look at these colors. You have some AB coated rhinestones. You have this beautiful blue in the center. Another blue center stone with these beautiful purple rhinestones. You have this hot pink marquee. This one's lilac. Oh, look at the green and the yellow combination and the blue and the green combination. And then you have these little gold tone pyramid like stations, and then going up the chain there's rhinestones, like a row of double rhinestones, and a fold over clasp. And on the back side, there it is, you actually see the gold tone screws in the back. It is open back on the bottom partially, and this is in pretty nice condition. It needs to be wiped down, and it's intact. From what I can see, all the stones are there, and there is a maker's mark on this, and it's on the fold over clasp, and it says it's upside down. Let's see what it says. What do you say? It says Juicy Couture. This is a Juicy Couture statement necklace, if I might say so myself. And this has a drop of 6 inches. Pretty stunning. Okay, next up, let's look at some necklaces that have a brass tone to them. The first one here is this this is pretty good looking. It is a curved, I don't know, what would you call this? It bends right there. It's on this brass tone chain. And then looking at the chain, let's see. You know, I do see a little bit of copper right there. But other than that, I think it's in good condition. It ends in a lobster claw and a very long extender. So let's measure the drop on this one. This one here is approximately 9.5 inches, and then you can lengthen it due to the long extender. Next up, this is really sweet. It has a cluster of beads. I like that. That's a pretty, oh, it has a rhinestone. I didn't realize that. There's a rhinestone right there. The back is very ornate. It's made up of these different faceted beads, and then it hangs, there's a tassel, and a very soft orange feather. This here is on a, I would say this is an antique wash brass tone chain, but look how long it is. It's quite long. This is finished off with a lobster claw and an extender. So let's measure the drop on this very long chain. Let's see. This one here is about 13 inches in drop, and you can make that longer. There's no maker's mark on this, but we have this very, very pretty. It's a very nice necklace. And then last, look at this stunner. Look at all these tassels. Tassels in rhinestones as well. And then you have these tiered, they're kind of like layered flowers. And each one has a rhinestone center made up of, well, several rhinestones in the middle. This is double chain, And there is an extender and a lobster claw. Let me untangle that. Here, take a closer look. This is really nice. Now, the back side looks like this. I don't see any maker's mark on this one either, but I do like the tassels. Oops. So let's measure the drop on this one. And this one here has a drop of about 8 inches long. So we have this group of brass tone necklaces. Okay, these next two necklaces, I mean, this is so big, it's taking up most of the frame. These next two necklaces are made by Chico's. This one here on the left is brand new with tag, and it is a very bold black and red statement necklace. It has these really large beads, a single strand going up the neck and falling down to this triple strand of red beads with the black spacers. It has a silver tone lobster claw at the end and a very long extender. The tag right here is Chico's, and it says Bonnie Multi, and it has a price of $69. Really bold. Beautiful shade of red, though. I do like that red. So let's measure the drop on this one. This one here has a drop of about 9 inches to the first, to the shortest strand. And there is an extender. So we have that. Next up is this one. This is also by Chico's. Here is the jewelry tag. This is on a multi cord. I guess that's I don't know. Is that cotton? It's fabric. And you have these dangling pendants. There's some wood components on either side. It's asymmetric too. I mean, if you look at it, there's 2 pieces of wood here. There's 2 here, but this one has this acrylic pendant in between. Here, let me try to show you. That's what it looks like on the front. There's the back side. It looks to be in good condition. So let's measure the drop on this one. That extend is about 3 inches, I guess, give or take, just by eyeballing it. And this has a drop of about 8.5 inches long. So we have these 2 Chico necklaces. I'm seeing green. I'm seeing a lot of it too. Look at this. This is a bib necklace. It's on a gold tone chain. There's the lobster claw and the extender. Let me bring you in close. Look at that. Okay, that just needs to be wiped down. But this is something else. It's like a puzzle. It's made up of these green enamel pieces. You see that green outline? That kind of, I don't know, that gives it a really nice contrast. there's the back side. It's all in this gold tone. Just needs to be wiped up a bit. But otherwise, this is in pretty good condition. That's a, what would you call that? Kelly green? Emerald green? That's green. So, let's measure. Let's see. It's not on the, let's see. Let me, rehook that. There is the extender and the drop to the bar. It's about 7 inches. Wow. So we have that. And here, this one is an acrylic bead necklace. It's on like this gunmetal tone chain. There's the lobster claw, a little extender, and it's made up of these acrylic green colored beads. Here's the pendant. Here's 2 like nuggets, and then in the center you have these transparent lighter green nuggets. Pretty cool. So this one here, let's measure the drop on this necklace. About 9 inches. So we have these green tone ones. All right, let's check out some bracelets next. I found these 2, and they are by Hipponema. Hipponema is actually based in Paris. They make boho and ethnic inspired jewelry, and it was started by 2 Parisians girls, Delphine and Jenny Colnette. They traveled to Brazil, Rio to be precise, and they got inspired by all the colors and the glamour of Rio de Janeiro, I guess. So they noticed that in Brazil, the fashionistas there would collect handmade trinkets and wear them on their wrists for protection, for good luck. And but they noticed that, you know, each individual strand had to be taken off and put back on, and so they decided, wow, why don't we create a bracelet with those type of multicolored threads and seashells or quartz stones, and put a magnetic closure on it. So they did that, and it became the must-have bracelet back in 2012. And then they created another line, which is called Amenapa. It's very hard to say, but I'll put it on the screen. They created a different collection after that, and they added gypsy and boho style clothes, and their designs had sequins and beads, and they put them on gloves and western cowboy hats and bikinis and even pom-pom dresses. So within a few months of after launching Hipponema, they grew from France. Look what I did. Oh my goodness. This magnet. Oh, in the box, everything was attached to these bracelets. So within a few months after launching Hipponema, they grew from France to 35 countries. Now, each piece of their jewelry comes with a certificate, and unfortunately, of course, you know, these did not. But each one of their pieces are handmade, and it takes about 30 to 37 hours to make one. So we have these two, and I noticed that they are both the same style but in different colors. So this one here, look at the different types of strands this has. And then it has this like a bullhorn with this faceted center. And there's the magnetic closure. And it says, well, this one has some marks on one side. But let me show you what their signature looks like. Hipponema. So that's this one in like an ivory tone. And then this one here, as you can see, I got the window open so you could see this in the sun. This one has a black bull's horn with the black faceted center. And then it has some like terracotta threads. There's also rhinestones and these beautiful beads along with these black cabochons, some seed beads with bugle beads, and this one is in really good condition. So we have that. Now let me measure these bracelets for you and see how long they are. Looking for my measuring tape. I would say 7 inches. Yeah, so they're both 7 inches, and we have these two boho inspired Hipponema magnetic bracelets. It was getting a little bit too sunny in here, so I figured let me put the shade down so I can show you this without that natural sunlight. So we have this one, and there are some black, white, and bronze tone beads on the top, as well as here on this strand that holds this. And then this is the other one. Now, looking Hipponema bracelets up, it's very hard to find this style with the steer horns, but her similar bracelets, their similar bracelets with the seashells are very easier to find online, but these are not so much. So we have these. Next up is this link bracelet in black. I've sold one of these before because this looks really familiar. It's made up of different colored cats in gold tone, gunmetal tone, and copper tone. The gold tone one has the cat with its back arched. The gunmetal tone has a very cool and collected cat. This copper tone one has one in, I guess, stretching. It is on a matte black link chain, but it is faceted, so you see some shine, and there is an extender and a lobster claw at the end. This is pretty sweet, very cute, in good condition, I must add. So let's measure the length. The length on this bracelet is approximately 7 inches, and then you have a 2-inch extender on the end. So we have this very nice condition cat, and it's heavy too. I mean, they're not flat. They are, you know, they're heavy cats. Heavy cats. Here we have a memory wire bracelet. It has some acrylic beads and some faceted AB coated blue beads and some gold ribbed beads. There is a, what was that? Oh, little flowers at either end, finishing off this very nice very boho feel memory wire bracelet. We have another memory wire bracelet, and this one is a bit heavier because there are some glass beads in here. This one has really beautiful, like cranberry colored beads along with these frosted ones. Yeah, they are glass. This bracelet is made up of acrylic and glass, and these colors are very muted, and there's some floral designs, and there's, look at that one. But the boldness comes from the red beads as well as, well, these are like a coral color. So we have this. This is nice too. Oh, a little star. So yeah, a lot going on here. So we have that. Okay, next up we have this memory wire. I like this. Look at these colors. You know, I believe they're glass. I'm loving this one because the colors are so really nicely put together. So I believe this is made up of both glass and acrylic beads, and it's in pretty good condition. So we have that. And then we have a faux pearl memory wire necklace as well. The weird thing is this here. I found this in the box. I'm looking at it, I said, oh, very nice. These, you know, acrylic beads. And then it has these round beads filled with rhinestones. And I'm like looking at this. I'm like, oh, okay. What is this? Huh, that's a volume control. What does this fit? And then I realized, oh my gosh, these are earplugs. And they look to be never used. So, isn't that crazy? So we have a, we have this. I don't know what it fits. I don't know if one can, you know, if it works. I don't know. I don't know. But it's going into craft. Okay, I bought the blue mat out so you can see the pearls much better. This one is very, very, very long. It is one continuous strand of pearls. It has a 49-inch drop, which makes it 98 inches long in total. There is no closure. These are quite heavy. There's some weight to them. They're a smaller millimeter. They're not completely round either. I was totally shocked when I untangled this and realized that it is that long. So we have this. Okay, let's see. Let's see how many times I can wrap this around. 49 inches. That's one long strand of pearls. They do have a slight grittiness to them, so I don't really think they're faux. But they have a nice luster, and they're pretty, very pretty. So we have that. Then the next strand is also one long strand. This one here is 29 inches in drop. And these are faux pearls. And this has a little tiny jewelry tag right there. There's no closure. This is an infinity style. And the tag says RMN. So we have this one. I don't see any peeling. These look to be in really nice condition. So we have that. Next up is this one. This one here is a faux pearl necklace. There is a spring ring clasp and a jewelry tag. And this one says Jones, New York. It has these little black carved beads on them and rondelles. I don't know if you can see that. There's black rondelles with rhinestones around them. And from what I can tell, they're all there. This one has a drop of 15 inches. So we have this. Next one, oh, this one breaks my heart. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful, heavy glass pearls. And this is a vintage necklace. But if you notice, okay, there's one side, there's the other side, there's the chain, but where is the hook? This has a tag, and this is made by Kissaka, Kissaka. They're a vintage brand, I guess 80s, early 90s. Very high quality pearl jewelry, known for that. But this needs repair because how do you wear this? You can't if you don't have some kind of closure on that end. This here has a total length up to here of 13.5 inches, and then there is that long extender. And just so you know, let me show you this jewelry tag. I don't know if you can see that. It's in bold. It's in uppercase. Kissaka. So we have this. So if someone can repair that and add a closure to it, you would have a really very cool vintage Kissaka pearl necklace. And then lastly is this one. This is a multi-strand. Oh, you know what? I take that back. This here total length is 15 inches up to the extender, without the extender. So it's 15 inches total length. My mistake. This one here is a multi-strand seed bead, faux pearl. You got some Baroque pearls and yeah, all different ones. There's about 2, 4, 5 strands. It's not tiered. It's all the same length. Very classic, very nice, very clean. This has a silver tone lobster claw at the end, and this one has a drop of 13.5 inches. So we have this group of faux pearl necklaces, and this one I have to find out. I'll look more into it to see whether or not, is it glass or is it real? Moving on. Okay, next up we have this brand new, wow, this is a multi-strand acrylic bead necklace with all these faceted beads along with some hematite colored beads, as well as this, it's kind of like a bronze tone faux pearl. And it's on this brown satin ribbon. Really nice though. And there is a tag. It basically says pink and brown. Okay. And it has a price of $9.99. It is made by, what does that say? Catherine Stein. Catherine Stein Design. All right. And it was sold at Ross. We don't have those department stores here. I've never been to one. But this is a very nice, well, according to that tag, pink and brown. And then next, this here is another infinity. Very long. I have to say, these beads are heavy. So I'm thinking they are glass. And these are in a beautiful bronze tone. And this measures in drop, let's see, 34 inches. So it's really quite long. And in very nice condition. So we have this one. All right. Oh, what do you think so far of this box? This grab bag? Do you have any favorites so far? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap for this part 1 of the 16-pound Shopgoodwill.com jewelry grab bag. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to get in on these deals, and ring the bell that way, and choose all notifications. That way you'll be alerted when I post my next video. And if there's anything you would like to purchase, send me an email at dragonflybees@gmail.com. The instructions are in the beginning of my video after my introduction, as well as in the description box below. Thank you, everyone, for spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.